One of the greatest challenges our country is facing currently is tackling the issue of education. Although the government has taken many actions to reform our current education system, there is still much more to be done.
On October 20th, 2009, Los Angeles County officials stated that an estimated $258 billion decrease will take place for the LAUSD budget in the 2010 to 2011 school year. These budget cuts will severely increase class sizes and cause dire cuts to school programs.
In your opinion, how have the budget cuts affected the school?
The budget cuts have affected our particular school in a broad and wide, far-reaching kind of a way. We've had a lot of losses. Some of them would include our teaching positions. We've got a lot of great teachers that have had to leave and go to other schools. Some of them take other jobs. Some of them were guaranteed jobs within the district, while others who were some of the newer teachers who hadn't been teaching as long were required to even change careers because there are no jobs available, or leave the state. So it's been huge for teachers. And beyond that, we've seen decreases in the funding for our programs, the funding for our facilities, the funding for our curriculum materials.
I've talked a lot about your government's responsibility for setting high standards and supporting teachers and principals and turning around schools that aren't working, where students aren't getting the opportunities that they deserve.
The Los Angeles Unified School District is the second largest school district in the United States. The dropout rate alone for the 2007 to 2008 school year came in at 26.4%, or roughly 1 in every 4 students.
We think this is a critical time because we've got 7,000 kids dropped out of high school yesterday, and they'll drop out each and every school day, about 1.2 to 1.3 million a year. And we believe that this is an important time for the federal government to partner with the state and local governments in making the changes necessary to keep a lot more of those children in school.
You attend the University of California of Los Angeles. Are you currently receiving financial assistance?
Yes, I am. I'm receiving federal financial aid and Cal Grant.
Okay. Does that alone cover your entire tuition?
No, it does not.
Okay. For the amount not covered by financial aid, how are you paying off the rest of your tuition?
I've taken out a couple of loans to pay for my tuition.
Okay. What % of that tuition is being covered by those loans?
Approximately 75%.
Okay. Alright, less than 5% of the United States federal budget goes towards education. Do you believe a fair or considerate portion of the federal budget is being directed towards education? And why or why not?
No, I do not. This country's future depends on the education of today's youth. Without proper resources, we will not be able to thrive as a country.
I see. Well, do you see an improvement within our education in the future?
I do not actually. There are daily protests at UCLA to inform the students about the decrease in financial aid and the increase in tuition for the following years. Unless there is a change in the distribution of government spending, the quality of education will continue to diminish.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, we can have the most dedicated teachers, the most supportive parents, the best schools in the world, and none of it will make a difference. None of it will matter unless all of you fulfill your responsibilities. Unless you show up to those schools, unless you pay attention to those teachers, unless you listen to your parents and grandparents and other adults and put in the hard work it takes to succeed. And that's what I want to focus on today, the responsibility each of you has for your education.
Although the direction in which our education system is going is unclear, if we take the proper steps, the pathway to a brighter future can be opened.